channel, Indian Food Made Right, and today we are going to make the famous buttered chicken. Are we going to use the heavy creams that restaurants use? No. Are we going to use the cashew paste that restaurants use? No. Are we going to use butter? No. So how do I do it? I'm going to show you just now. So join me while we make a healthy buttered chicken that tastes just like it does in your famous Indian restaurants. Okay, so what do we want from the Indian store? What we want is we want to get 3 important ingredients. The first is a super important ingredient, and that is your Tandoori Masala, which is a tandoori dry spice. I use the brand Kissan right over here. I've used it for many, many years. You can use any brand you like. Some you'll find that are more spicy than your taste buds can take. Doesn't matter. Go and use the one you like. Don't use the one that I'm liking just because I'm using it. Kalonji, these are onion seeds, black onion seeds. So you want a bag of that. And then you want dried fenugreek leaves, also called Kasuri Methi. So I got a box of that too. Okay, that's it. 3 ingredients from the Indian store. So here are our onion seeds, you can see that. And we are using 1 teaspoon of onion seeds. Of our Tandoori Masala, we are using 1.5 teaspoons of Tandoori Masala. It does provide flavor, but it also provides color. Feel free to use more, feel free to use less. And then we have 2 tablespoons of Kasuri Methi. Now I just poured it directly from the box. When you use it, what you want to do is you want to just basically crunch it between your fingers so you get a smaller size of this dried fenugreek leaf. And then we have, for salt, we are using 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're going to use a pinch of black peppers. I have tomato sauce, so a can of tomato sauce. This can is 29 ounces. 2 pounds of chicken thighs, and this is, if you're making this for 4 to 6 people, you might need more or less, but I am making this for about 4 to 6 people. What's an Indian dish without the garlic and ginger? So we have here, for the ginger, it's grated. I used about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches size of ginger, peeled and grated. And for the garlic, I used 3 cloves of garlic that I also grated. And are you ready for this secret ingredient? I wish I had a drum roll. Da 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 da. It's not butter, it's not cashew paste, it's not cream. What could it be? Ta-da! Greek yogurt. Yes, my friends, Greek yogurt makes all the difference in making your buttered chicken healthy. Why do I keep calling it buttered chicken? Because that's the only way you're going to identify it. It is buttered chicken. All right, this is your traditional butter chicken dish without the butter and the fat. I have my mixer here. I'm going to pour the tomato sauce. There we go. You know, as I'm making this recipe, I'm thinking you guys have some doubt probably that this is going to taste just like the restaurants, but I assure you it will. Our Greek yogurt, and you see how nice and thick it is? This Greek yogurt I buy from Costco. I buy their brand, Kirkland brand. It's amazing Greek yogurt. Okay, here we go. All of it, and again, we're just using half the quantity of the amount of tomato sauce for the Greek yogurt. Okay, you don't want to go more than that, otherwise it's going to be too yogurty. So we're going to add our Tandoori Masala. We are going to hold off on the onion seeds. Okay, and we can add the salt at this point. Okay, and what else I'm going to do is I'm going to add my pinch of pepper. There we go. Now I'm going to add my ginger and garlic. There, and I'm going to also mix it together in the mixer. Let me me show you the color. Look at that. Do you see that? So with our non-stick frying pan, I've added a drizzle of oil, and we're going to add in the chicken and cook it on each side for about 4 minutes each. You could even do it less than that. You could do about 3 minutes each. Can I get off? There we go. All right, spread it out. Okay. Okay, so now take a big pot, turn the heat on to medium-high, and add just some little drizzle of oil. What we're going to do is we're going to take, remember those onion seeds, the kalonji? We are going to put them into the oil. Okay, let them cook. Okay, we are going to put as well into the oil the dried fenugreek leaves, the methi. There we go. Just saute that a bit. Oh, just stir. Okay. Okay, and stir. I would do this for a good 2-3 minutes, just stir it. You can see how the seeds are popping up and just coming up into the sauce. So I'm looking at the color of the butter chicken sauce, and I'm not too happy with that lighter orange color. I am going to add a little bit more of the tandoori spice. Be careful, you don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, like if I just put it in like 3 heaping spoons, it does have some red pepper in it, so it can get super spicy. Okay.
So let me tell you a little bit about this type of sauce. This sauce is actually called makhani, and makhani means a buttery tomato sauce. It actually means buttery, but it's highly referred to this tomato sauce mixed with butter, which we have not used. So there are so many different Indian dishes that you can make using this sauce. You can make a dish called PANEER MAKHANI, which is cheese mixed in this sauce, and it's the same cheese that I used in my saag paneer recipe, so please do look at that. You're doing the same thing. You're cubing up the cheese and just putting it into the makhani sauce. Then we have vegetable makhani, so you go wild. You choose your favorite vegetables and you put them in the sauce and let them soften up and enjoy a great vegetarian dish. You can even have a tofu makhani dish as well, which is just like paneer makhani, but instead you're using tofu.
You can use this sauce to spread on your pizza. You can use this sauce to put in your lasagna, on your spaghetti. You can use this sauce to heat up meatballs in. You know, I call them my butter chicken balls when I'm having a party, and I saute the meatballs in the butter chicken sauce again without the butter, and then I put in toothpicks, and it's a big hit. So you can do wonders with this sauce for so many different recipes. One suggestion is if you're doing Italian recipes, instead of the dried fenugreek leaves, to use dried oregano leaves. Put in the chicken very carefully, because I just, just like you're probably busy, you came home from work, you can quickly do this. This is a very simple recipe, and you just don't want to splash on your work clothes. So here we go, putting it in, not getting that water in. We don't need that extra chicken water, just let it go. Okay, and cook for about, I would say 15 to 20 minutes on medium-high. Keep stirring, and you see how the color's getting darker, right, over time, so that's great. And then you'll be done. So I'll see you again in about 15 minutes. So while your butter chicken is cooking, you do want to cover it. And then we'll see you for 15 minutes, but be sure to keep stirring in between.
Here we go. So here is our butter chicken, guys. You did it. You did it. You made delicious butter chicken. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dig in. Here it is, everyone. Butter chicken. That is healthy. That is just so super delicious. Easy to make. You can eat this with a variety of things. Again, you can eat this with naan bread. You can eat this with rice. You can eat this with a bowl of salad, however you like. Please do like my channel and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining your host Shafali on Indian Food Made Right.